What's up, good people? I'm Zay. Welcome back to my channel. And we back outside again, yo. Last video turned out awesome. I loved how just the background and the walk, all that was dope. So I figured, why not go out on another walk and let's talk more about investing stuff, right? So today's video, I'm actually gonna talk about some of the best apps for beginners. Like if you just getting started with investing, or you want to get started and you kind of intimidated by like the big brokerage firms and all that type of stuff, I'm gonna give you a couple of apps. We're gonna go through a couple of apps today that can get you started, you know, so you can start investing. So with that being said, you know, I like to just jump right into things. Now before we jump in, of course, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That would really help a brother out. I'm trying to close in on 1,000 subscribers, and I need y'all help. I can't do it without y'all, so I really would appreciate that. Now, like I said, let's just go ahead and get in. We're gonna get into the investing apps first. There's 4 investing apps for beginners that I think you can use to get you started, right? So the first is Robinhood. Now, I do have a link down in the bio if you want to use it to sign up. We each get a free stock. Shameless plug. But Robinhood is just a great app for beginners. Has a great user interface. Very user friendly. They make it very simple. They provide great tools and resources to really explain everything you're doing on the app. They make it really easy to buy and sell stuff. You also can do fractional shares, meaning, you know, if you want to buy, say Amazon, it's like $3,000 per share, right? But say you got 100 and you want a piece of Amazon, well, you can buy $100 worth of Amazon and you get the same growth, right? So if Amazon grows to 4,000, you know, your 100 is going to go up as if you bought a whole share. So I like that. Yeah, I think Robinhood is the first app. I think those are some of the pros. Cons, of course, you know, they had that little server mess up thing where it kind of crashed and people, you know, try to blame them and said they lost money. But for the most part, I think it's a pretty safe app. I mean, they're one of the best apps on the market, if not the best. So I think you're pretty safe with them. So that's Robinhood. So then app number 2 is you got M1 Finance. Now I've personally used this one, and I think M1 Finance is up there with Robinhood. It allows you to do fractional shares. You can also do like this thing called pies, where, you know, it's basically like almost like an ETF, where they, you know, pool a bunch of stocks together, and then you can just buy that and you own a piece of whatever's in that pie. You can also do the fractional shares, like I mentioned. And again, great user interface, very user friendly. I don't know if their resources are as effective as Robinhood's. That's the one thing I didn't really get with M1 Finance. So if I had to say that was kind of one of the cons, it'd be that. But overall, again, another great app to get you started. And that's the purpose. We just want to get you in the game. So app number 3 is Cashapp. Now, a lot of people don't know you can actually invest using Cashapp. You could buy fractional shares. Again, Cashapp, you know, you could do that from the jump. On Robinhood, you have to apply, which is pretty whack. But on Cashapp, you could do it immediately. So you can buy fractional shares. And I think that's what makes Cashapp so dope. Not only can you like send people money and stuff, now you can invest. So I think Cashapp is another great app to get you started. Very user friendly. Not as advanced as like a M1 Finance or Robinhood, but they make it real simple and easy. And again, we want to get you in the game. So you want to go ahead and maybe try out Cashapp. App number 4, right? App number 4 is what's app number 4? So app 4 is actually WeBull. That's what it is. Or some people call it WeBull. But I say WeBull. So app number 4 is WeBull. Now I personally have not used WeBull yet, but heard great things about WeBull, They have some great information and like resources and tools, like great charts. Actually, I seen somebody, I was watching another YouTube video and somebody was actually demoing it, and it's pretty dope. I think I'm actually gonna try it out pretty soon. I'll probably try it out pretty soon. Actually, I'll do a video when I try it out, doing a review. Y'all see that? That's beautiful back there. So yeah, so those are the 4 investing apps, guys. Those are the 4 investing apps. We got Robinhood, M1 Finance, Cashapp, and WeBull. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna transition to another app, because I want you guys to be all around sound investors. And so you gotta make sure you fill all the baskets, right? So a great app to use for retirement investing, like an IRA, is Betterment. Now I personally use that app as well, and I started an IRA on Betterment. Now, if you don't know, with an IRA, I believe if you're under 50, you can contribute up to $6,000 a year. You can do what's called a traditional, where you get tax benefits. You can, write that off of your taxable income for that year. Or you can do what's called a Roth IRA, where you contribute after tax money. And basically, you don't pay any taxes when you go to take it out. So those are your 2 options, right? And then you can get like super technical, and there's some stuff called like a backdoor, but we ain't gonna get into all that today. These are just about the apps to keep it simple. So Betterment is a great app to start in Roth or traditional IRA. You want to try to max that if you can. And the best thing about Betterment is that they ask you like a series of questions to like figure out what your investing appetite is, and then they make, they build your portfolio based off that. And you just put your money in. Very, very, again, user-friendly, low fees. So let me backtrack quick second. I forgot, I didn't even mention the fees. So a lot of these apps I'm talking about have low fees, which is awesome. Like Robinhood, low fees. M1 Finance, low fees. Cashapp, low fees. WeBull, no fees. You know what I mean? Like they might have some small stuff, but for the most part, no major fees. And same thing with Betterment. I think it's like 0.02% advising fee, and it's like $1 or something else. I gotta double check those numbers, but definitely do your due diligence on it. But it's a great app. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with the fees. When I looked at it, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, so you want to have Betterment for your retirement, and then you use the other investment apps to build like your other long-term portfolio, or if you want to trade and stuff like that. So that's your retirement app, Betterment. Now, there's 2 other apps I'm gonna talk about. Personally, I don't use them. I don't really like them. But if it's gonna get you in the game, by all means, I'm for it. And the 2 apps are Stash and Acorns. Now, most people, with Stash and Acorns, I know specifically with Acorns, you could, when you charge something on your car, it'll round it up to the nearest dollar, transfer the change and invest it for you. Or once it builds up to $5, they transfer it. You also do automatic reoccurring transfers too. But those 2 apps, they not for me. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. But again, if that's gonna get you started, by all means, it gets you in the game. The fees aren't too bad, and you are investing, and that's what we want. At the end of the day, we want you to be putting some money into the market, making your money work for you. So those are the other 2 apps that can get you started going. So just a quick recap. We got investing apps. You got Robinhood, M1 Finance, Cashapp, WeBull. For retirement, you got Betterment. And then you got Acorns and Stash, are like 2 other ones. This one just popped in my head, so I'm gonna just shout it out real quick. I don't know too much about it, but I have seen a few, like of my other friends and stuff, talk about it. But it's Ellevest. I think that's like in the same category as Betterment. So check that out if you want. Yes. So those are like all the investing apps that you can use to get you started, right? Now there's 2 more apps that as beginning investors you want to have and use. And the first one is Yahoo Finance, because that's your informational and news outlet. Like Yahoo Finance is going to help you stay up to date with what's going on with the stocks and movements. You can set alerts and all that stuff. So like if you want to buy a stock at a certain price, Yahoo Finance can alert you of it. And then of course you just need to stay informed. The other one that you want that's going to help keep you stay informed is MarketWatch. So I love that app personally. Another great informational news type of outlet that you can use to kind of stay informed. And those are the 2 news/informational apps you want to have when you start investing. So that's it. That's all I got. Those are all the apps that I started to use, or that I use some of them to get me going. I think as new investors, any of these apps are great to get you going. You can use a combination, maybe one or whatever. But yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I do have a gem. I got a gem for you guys, right? There's an ETF because the last video I did, you know, the stocks to buy and hold forever. And I know some of those stocks are quite expensive, but I found a perfect ETF that just alone, the top 3 holdings are Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon. They make up 27.5% of this ETF. And it's like cheap compared to the prices of those 3 stocks. Now, this is a gem, guys. This is a gem. So it's SPYG. It's the Spider Series S&P 500 Growth ETF. And like I said, just alone, those are the top 3 holdings. Not to mention you got Nvidia in there. You got Visa in that ETF. And right now, I believe the shares are going for, at the time of recording this, I believe it's like $46 or $46.95, somewhere like that, right under 47 bucks. Now, you can't beat that. You should just be accumulating shares of that ETF. And it's just like you buying Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Visa, all these amazing companies. You getting it for a fraction of the cost. So that's my gem for the day. And like I said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all like the apps. Try the apps out. Drop a comment. Let me know which ones you like, which ones you don't like. I could do a more in-depth review if y'all want. But I appreciate y'all. As always, make sure you like, share, subscribe. And at the end of the day, guys, stay blessed. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out.